The average 4-year-old laughs about 300 times a day. The average 40-year-old laughs 300 times every 2.5 months. Somewhere between those two ages, most people fall off what the authors call the humor cliff. They start working, start being serious and important, and trade laughter for spreadsheets and long meetings. This should not be treated as normal. It should be treated as a real problem. Why? Because research shows that humor does serious work. It makes people look more competent and more confident, not less. It strengthens trust, boosts creativity, and helps teams recover under pressure. Bosses with a sense of humor are rated higher by their teams. Teams with humor communicate better and perform better. So humor is not the icing on the cake. It should be seen as part of the recipe. The book gently attacks 4 common myths. First, that being serious and being funny cannot mix. Wrong. The best leaders do both. Second, that to be taken seriously, one must look important and heavy. Actually, a light touch often builds more authority, not less. Third, that any joke is too risky, so silence is safer. Silence has its own cost in disengagement and distance. Fourth, that humor is a gift you are either born with or not. This is perhaps the most damaging myth. Humor is a skill, and like any skill, it can be studied and practiced. The next step is knowing your style. The book describes 4 humor styles, and most people fit into 1 or 2. The stand-up is bold, brave, and happy to ruffle a few feathers for a laugh. The sweetheart is warm and understated, using gentle humor to lift the mood in the room. The sniper is sharp, sarcastic, and a master of the well-timed dry comment. And the magnet is expressive, charismatic, and not afraid to be a little silly. None of these is better than the others. What matters is knowing yours and reading the styles of the people around you. A sniper joke can land beautifully with another sniper and completely miss with a sweetheart. So how does anyone actually get funnier? The book gives simple, concrete advice. Start by mining your daily life for truth. Truth is the heart of humor. Notice the small, odd, or slightly annoying things you already think about. Since working from home, only the front of my hair gets combed. It feels great when someone cancels plans. Small observations like these, said out loud, become material. Add basic comedy tools. Exaggerate a little. Be specific rather than general. Use analogies. Try the rule of 3, where 2 normal items are followed by a surprising one. These are not tricks reserved for professional comedians. They are moves that anyone can practice. The book also brings humor into everyday work. In emails, cut the jargon and sound more human. A small light touch in the postscript can turn a boring message into one people actually enjoy reading. In a bio or a resume, one honest and slightly self-mocking line can signal wit, humility, and confidence at once. When something goes wrong, humor can diffuse the tension. When a meeting gets tense, a well-placed line can reset the room. And when a team celebrates progress, laughter helps the memory stick. People remember the peaks and the endings of experiences. So peaks and endings should be celebrated with warmth and levity. The book is also honest about the risks. Humor can hurt. Jokes at the expense of the powerless are not brave. They are cruel. Sarcasm aimed at teammates can quietly poison trust. So the safest and strongest choice is usually to punch up or to punch at yourself, never down. When a joke misses, do not panic. Own it, smile, and move on. Recovery is a skill too. The deeper message runs under all the techniques. Modern work does not need more grim faces and heavier tones. It needs more humanity. Humor is one of the fastest ways to signal, I see you as a person, not a function. It builds the kind of trust and connection that makes bold ideas possible. That is why humor should be treated with the same care as strategy, presentation skills, or leadership. So the invitation is simple. Notice what makes you smile today. Share one honest observation. Send one email that sounds like you, not like a template. Climb back up the humor cliff, one small joke at a time. Take humor seriously. It just might be your quiet superpower.